Hello and welcome back to another episode of One Block Skyblock with me, Gwent Gamer. We are here on our floating island in the sky that was created last episode. And remember, if you want to watch more episodes of One Block Skyblock on this channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. We start today's episode on day 4, and the goal today is to try and get the house complete. We're going to start off by pushing some of these animals out the way. They're really starting to frustrate me at this point. Now the animals are out the way, I can actually get to work on breaking some blocks to gather resources for any changes that we want to make to the island. I'll come back to you once I've got some progress to report. I have been getting increasingly worried about falling off the edge, and also my animals falling off the edge. So I think today is the day that we get started on building some safety rails, just to make sure that I'm always safe and the animals are always safe. I mean, for now, who's to say what will happen to the animals if they continue to annoy me quite as much as they have been so far this episode. We will continue to work on the railings throughout this episode, however now it is time to move on to the house. And I do want to make a couple of adjustments. I think we're going to rip up these trees because I can't be bothered to wait for them to grow, they're taking far too long. I do have this funny feeling that the layout for this house is a little bit too small for us, so I may expand later on. However, for now, let's just get some walls down and see how it looks. No, that's a really stupid idea. Let's tear these walls back down and expand it before we put the walls up. Otherwise, we'll have a whole load more work to do. Right, let's try it like this for now, just to get a gauge of the size, and we'll see how that looks. Okay, not really fussed on it still. Let's add in some corner posts here, just to add a little bit more texture to the build. And let's actually rip down this back wall and expand outwards, and I think we'll do that at the front as well. Oh dear, it looks like I'm already running out of resources. Okay, so that's the basic structure done, and let's move the furnace and place the bed over here a little bit. Perfect. Well, would you look at that? That brings us to sunset on day 4. I'm pretty sure that through the night we'll continue working on the house because I really want to get this finished as soon as possible. The windows are going to go on the sides and the back, and that's really going to help us with the shape of the roof as well. Okay, I am starting to get a little bit concerned about mobs, and it can't be long before phantoms start coming to get me. Can you guys tell me in the comments how many days of not sleeping does it take before phantoms will spawn? I've been having a think about what I want to use for my roof, and I've decided on spruce wood. There's only one problem with that, and that is that I have none. I do have one sapling, which is what made me think of it in the first place. The problem is I'm going to have to grow it, and I've got a feeling it's going to take forever. Oh, great. Would you look at that? Another pig. Right, let's get you over here. Come on. Honestly, the amount of animals I've got right now is just getting out of hand. No, don't follow me. Get back over there. Oh my goodness. Stay on your side of the island, please. For my sake. And for yours, because it could end badly for you. Holy cow, it's a cow. Okay, so that's another animal. I think I've had enough. I've got far too many animals. It's time to start making bacon. I'm sorry, piggies, but you've got to go. Am I an animal for doing this? I mean, if I was an animal, then I would be annoyed with myself by this point because I have too many animals. I can't be adding to the population of animals. On the plus side, we do now have some very tasty pork to go and cook in our furnace, so let's go and do that. Hey, don't you look at me like that, sheep, or I'll do it to you next. Oh, the sheep looks mortified. Look at him. Oh gosh, that tree is taking so long. I'm still waiting for it. I think I'm going to make some more fence and do some more fencing while I wait. I'm so glad that with the power of editing I can speed this up for you guys, because honestly, if there's one word I could use to describe this episode, it is slow. As the sun rises on day 5, I can safely say that I've had just about as much as I can take of breaking this one single block over and over and over again. I've also had enough of all of these animals spawning and taking up all of my space. So that's it. I think we're going to have to create another platform. Just somewhere else that I can go and be with my thoughts away from these blinking animals. So the plan here is to create a really simple platform just to grow some trees on that is going to help me both right now with this house and also with future projects, because I just need a lot of resources and it's really difficult to get those resources when you've only got one block to dig away. I do have plans for this to become some sort of pathway in the future to maybe another platform or something else. So I do want it to look kind of pretty. I kind of have a plan for it, and yeah, so this is kind of the beginning of what will be a sort of future pathway with trees either side anyway, but for right now it's going to be a really simple tree farm. Okay, so the sun has just set on day 5. Oh my gosh, my tree grew! What fantastic timing! Literally the platform's about to be finished and now we have the wood to get to work on the roof of our house. Perfect, couldn't have timed that better. But before we start work on the roof, I do just want to neaten up the platforms, and I think I'll add some more wussy rails to the sides. That is really worrying me. Another thing that's scaring me a little bit is just the lack of phantoms that I've seen so far. It can only be a matter of time before they start spawning on me. I'm kind of in a catch-22 with this phantom situation. On the one hand, I don't want to sleep the night away and waste half of the time that I get to spend on this map. On the other hand, I only have one life, so I don't want to die prematurely and again waste half the time that I have to spend on this map. So it really is a difficult situation. Okay, it's time to get working on this roof, finally. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Oh my, get out of the way, you silly chicken. I swear these animals have got a death wish. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. I do want it to come out a little bit. Eventually I'll do something a little bit like this. And how am I going to get up here? Probably place one there and then one there and like that. And then here we'll just have to do it like that. That should be fine. Yeah, and then we'll just do that sort of all the way around, and I guess we're going to have to figure out some way of getting over these windows as well. Okay, so the sun's just rising on day 6. We're doing okay, we're making good progress this episode. It's just a case of waiting for the trees to grow, unfortunately. And that is me all out of spruce wood again. So let's get back to cutting down some trees. Hopefully it's going to look good. So I've got this composter over here. I'm just going to put some leaves in it. Really? That many leaves and no bone meal? You've got to be kidding me. Hang on, let's try again. No way. Really? I really need to get my hands on some bone meal. Let's check on the trees. Okay, now some grass has grown. I'm going to get rid of this block and then just place a torch here. I really need those trees to grow. I need to produce bones. That's the issue. I really need to get on it. If not this episode, next episode, I promise you, we must be working on some sort of mob farm. And these animals are driving me insane. Why are they all over there? Get back over here. And this is out of whack. What have I done here? Look at this. Oh my gosh, let me change this, because if you guys are anything like me, and I assume you are as you're watching my content, this is probably driving you insane. I know it's driving me insane. Let's change that. Okay, so let's get rid of this fence here. And we should probably get rid of the half slabs as well, I think. Okay. Oh, and now this chest is in my way. Maybe I should move the chest and the crafting table, actually. Oh my gosh, this chicken almost pushed me off. Yeah, let's set up some chests in the house. Sorry, I know I'm all over the place this episode, but this stuff just needs to get done. Okay, so I'll set up the chests on this side of the house, and I think I'll just fill them randomly for now. I might come back and sort them later. But for right now, I just really need the chest out the way. We need to do something to neaten up this whole area. Okay, so let's just pick up as much as we can. There we go. And let's just go off and dump off as much as we can. Perfect. Hopefully one more trip will do it. Okay, put all of that in there. And then what am I going to do with this? I'll put it over by the furnace right here. I don't know what's going to go there. Maybe a smoker? Have I got the stuff on me right now to make a smoker? I don't think I do. How do you make those again? Now we can finally get rid of this chest. And we'll place a fence right there. Perfect, that's something at least. What's next? Do you know what? I think eventually we'll have a path go out over that way and probably have a mob farm over there. Okay, let's grab some melons and we'll pop over here and compost them because I really need some trees to grow. Are they better than leaves? Yeah, it looks like they are better than leaves. That was successful. Let's try again. Oh, okay, well they're not as good as leaves. They're not that much better than leaves. I overestimated them a little bit. But still a little bit better. Enough that this sort of stack of melons can get us a few pieces of bone meal at least. How many are we going to get out of this? Okay, probably only this one. I doubt, yeah. Okay, that's fine. What have we got? 5 pieces? Let's go and try and bone meal. Should I cut down that tree first? No, I'll bone meal. Oh my gosh. First try. Fantastic. So let's just use our shears on this tree first. Get some leaves. And then we'll just have the rest of the leaves decay and produce more saplings. Perfect. Well, now I've got enough wood for some more roof work. Right, we're out to spruce again, so I'm going to place down some more fence and just try to fence off the island a little bit more. I mean, we're making progress. This is good, positive progress. I'm not sure what to do over here, though. I feel like we should maybe expand this a little bit with some dirt and maybe go right around the house. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to come around here and just expand like this. Oh, look, the tree is grown. Okay, to hell with this. Let's go back. Let's get down the tree and go work on the roof some more. Okay, so let's just finish off this bit of roof. Just there and there. Okay, so that's done. What's next? I think I'm just going to go and grab some birch. The best place to do that is probably here at the block. And I just want this to finish up a few things inside the house. There we go, we've got enough birch. Okay, we need to make this into some fences. Let's do that. And I think I'm going to use this type of wood to make the stick so we don't waste the birch. Brill, and I wanted these fences to create windows in the house. So there, and there. Perfect. Then I just need to get a door. What am I going to make a door out of? I think spruce. A spruce door will look good in this type of cabin. Get out of my way, sheep. There we go. And then I just need to get rid of these 3 pieces of dirt and replace those with some birch slabs. Perfect, I've got 3 of them as well. It's like I planned it. Okay, that's actually the house done. Ish. I mean, I'm still not happy with it. The roof I'm not completely happy with. So let's get back to work out here. And it looks like the sun is almost coming up on day 7. I did want to be finished by this day, but I guess we'll just take this day as our finishing day. We've still got to get the roof sorted, we've still got to finish this edging, and there's just a couple of little bits that I want to do around the house before I call it a day. And typically, as with everything, now I'm out of dirt. The only thing we can really do right now is collect some resources, because... Oh jeez, is a zombie? Oh no! Okay, we got him. We're fine. One zombie is fine. Oh, and a tree grew. Perfect. Let's go chop that down. The roof's looking okay-ish. There's still a bunch to do to it. Okay, that's chopped down. Let's get back to breaking some blocks. Oh, another zombie. Oh, it's 2. It's 2 zombies. Oh, I'm sure we'll be fine. Come on. Stay. No. Oh, gee, this is... Get out my way, you silly animals. It's always with these animals. Oh my gosh, I'm going to die. Oh my goodness. I forgot. I've only got 1 life. I was down to 3.5 hearts. Oh my gosh. I thought I was going to die. Stay away. Bang. Thank God for that. I honestly thought that was it. And let's get rid of these goddamn animals. I've had enough. That's it. Goodbye, you almost killed me, you silly animals. You got in my way. You didn't let me attack the zombies. I've had enough of you all. I'm literally turning into a crazy man here. I'm not going to bother with the bunnies. Okay, zombies are dealt with. I've got some more materials. And I've just noticed I need to re-edge my roof a little bit. It just doesn't look as good as I want it to. But I'm just not sure the best way to do it. I mean, it still doesn't look great, does it? There's still more work to be done on this roof. Definitely more work to be done on this roof. We're going to spend the rest of today really trying to get this roof to work, because up until now, it really doesn't. And now it's night time on day 7, and I'm really not sure I should be up on this roof. I haven't slept all episode, and it's only a matter of time before phantoms come to get me, and I must stress, phantoms are my biggest concern this series. And finally, the roof is almost done. I just need 1 more tree to get it finished, and I'm trying to get bone meal together to do it. Unfortunately, the tree just does not like bone meal. While I'm waiting for the tree to grow naturally because it does not like bone meal, what I think I'm going to do is decorate the garden a little bit. I've got some barrels and some leaves, and I just want to make this place look a little bit more pretty. So I'm going to put some barrels here at the front garden, and I guess some leaves under the windows should work just fine, and I might make these leaves look like they're falling off the island. I will need water for that, so I'll come back and do that later. Okay, well, the sun is actually rising on day 8. I didn't want to get into day 7, so I'm definitely not going to stick around for day 8. Unfortunately, the roof just isn't going to get done. Oh my gosh. As I've just said that tree has just grown. Okay, the moon still hasn't set completely, so I've probably got a couple of seconds left. Let's quickly go and finish off the roof before we end the episode. There we go. It was just a couple of blocks. Thank you all for sticking with me this episode. I know it's been all up in the air, but please remember to go and leave a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. This year I want to get to 1,000 subscribers. Fingers crossed you can help me do it. Once again, thank you all very much for watching. I'm Gwent Gamer. Goodbye.